Afternoon, folks. Here we are back with The Long Dark. Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of a debrief about yesterday. I have some thoughts, but today I think we're just gonna have a nice chill stream, starting a little earlier than normal, I guess. But I'm also gonna probably end a little earlier than normal. because I gotta marinate some fish. Although I could just, I don't know, I could just take a break and do that and then come back. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how the timing works. But yeah, so let's just jump right back into it, I guess. Broken Railroad. That's where we are. Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure yesterday. So, you may recall that yesterday what happened is, I think the VOD for some reason didn't end up uploading correctly, but we tried to make friends with a moose, and that went very badly. But we survived. How many animals have we been attacked by this time? Like, there's been like 4 wolf attacks, 1 bear attack, and 1 moose attack, and I don't know how it's possible, but we're still alive. So that's cool. It's alright. Oh, what time is it? And we don't have a bedroll. Right. Okay, that's got to be a priority. We've got to try and find a bedroll. It's still nighttime. We're still tired a bit. So let's sleep for a couple of... How am I not tired enough? Alright, well, we'll just pass on. Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, I've been staring at a screen all morning that is not this screen, so I'm kind of like, what? What's even going on? I was working on my book for a while, which is continuing to go extremely well. Got like 11,000 words on it now. Which is, you know, not even that far into it, but it's something. I'm actually still not 100% sure if it's going to be a book or a novella, but it is at least happening. Hang on just a second. I'm getting like a weird buzz in one ear, but I'm not 100% sure why that's happening. Oh, I think I know why it's happening. Hang on, let me move something. No, that didn't fix it. Strange. Okay, that seems to have fixed it. I don't know. I think I just, like a wire in my earbuds was loose. That was very odd. If it continues to happen, I guess I'll just go ahead and try and restart the speakers, which sometimes fixes it. Okay. We're out of water. Alright. Still dark. Let's go ahead and sleep another couple of hours. It's good. It's good. Given how I'm used to writing very long things, it doesn't feel like as much of an accomplishment to me as it probably should. But it's happening. It is happening as a book, and that's something. Better than it not happening. Hooray, we can see things. Okay, what should we do next? Probably water. Which involves going back downstairs and... I can mostly see. Going back downstairs and fucking around with the stove. Now, I'm not... I wanna... I wanna explore this map thoroughly before we move on. But, I don't wanna... Oh, our condition's back up. That's nice. I don't want to get out of here until I'm really sure we're ready to go. Do I have fire starting materials? I do. I know. Long things, I know. The rule for me is that everything is longer than I think it's going to be.
That didn't work.
Motherfucker. I can't write short stories anymore. I just can't do it. Every idea I have is a long idea.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Hooray! Okay. Ooh, I need to break down some fuel. That's what I need to do. And I can burn one of these. Hey, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I don't know, I'm feeling a little weird. I've been feeling a little weird since yesterday. I'm not sure what's going on. Just like mentally, I'm kind of all over the place. An hour. Oh man, it's gonna go out. Alright, I think we'll go outside and we'll see about getting some sticks. Yeah, it's weird. It's like my mood's been good, and my motivation to work has been good. Way better than in the past, but, yeah, I see you. But my anxiety's also been kind of high. It's strange. I don't really get it. Yeah, come here. Oh, I got you! I fucking hit you. Piece of shit. I don't have painkillers. Oh. Alright, finding some painkillers is also a priority. My moose stomp attack. Yeah, I know, the VOD didn't upload properly. That's happened before. I'm not really sure what happened there. Something has gone wrong with the settings before, and like, there's been no video when I'm done. I don't know if that's what happened or not, but, yeah. I mean, not much happened other than we got attacked by moose, so that was fun. Yeah, I didn't know that it would attack me, but it did. It attacked me. 5 minutes. Works for me. Yeah, I'm thinking I might switch up my stream schedule a little bit and, like, start more, like, middle of the day, and then not go until 4, which is normally what I do. That would involve, self-discipline on my part, which is a little hard for me sometimes, but I think that, especially given that I have some friends in other time zones, that might make it easier for people to pop in while I'm streaming. What? Did you see that? You guys saw that, right? That thing just like... That thing was just like phased into existence right there. Well, I don't have to... Okay. That was delightful. That was delightful. I'm so happy about that. Okay, let's go back inside. Let's go back inside before any other Illuminati shit happens. Also, we're getting cold. That was amazing. I mean, I've seen weird shit like that happen, but that was kind of next level. I think that was actually the wolf that I got with the axe, but I'm not sure why he phased into and out of existence. That was unusual. Alright, let's go back outside and get a few more sticks, and then I can actually break down some real wood. Yeah, that was something. I can't bring down rose. I will get some rose hips. And we'll just try and make another round of rose hip tea. And see if that does any pain killing for our rib. But, I don't know, it didn't work the first time, so I'm not super hopeful about the second time. No, we can't break that down. Thought we could. Okay, so BioShock. I liked playing it. I like that game a lot. There is a lot of stuff that I want to say about it, I think, just kind of as a game and as somebody who has academic feelings about games and game stories. But I heard from a couple people that it was sort of sensory overload, and I really agree with that. Like, I was, partly because I was just so out of practice with that game, and it has a very specific kind of a flow, but also because it's just... how it works, you don't get to choose your own level of engagement with the environment and with the combat. The combat just happens, and you either fight or you don't. And if you don't fight, you die. And that's, I don't know, that's a little more intense than I feel like I'm enjoying emotionally right now. I just don't feel like that's where my head is at. So I think that what I want to do instead, like I still kind of want to switch up the stream a bit and play something else besides this, although I love this and will continue to play it. I think I've been talking a lot about Dishonored. I've been talking about how much I fucking love Dishonored. I'm playing it a lot right now. I think I actually might just try Dishonored. And we'll see how that goes. And the reason why I think Dishonored will work better than Bioshock is that Dishonored is at least half a stealth game. I mean, it can be entirely a stealth game if you want. And that means that you can proceed through it in a really slow, chill way if you'd like to. And it's not like non-stop enemies coming at you and killing you. There are long periods where you're just walking around the environment and exploring and talking to people. And just, you know, fucking around with your powers, which is a lot of fun. So I think given that that's a much calmer game, and I know it a lot more, and I can kind of half focus on things while I play it, I think that would be better. And I think that would be better not just for me, but for people watching this stream. So it's not that I don't think I'll ever play Bioshock Infinite. I think I probably will. I just don't think that that's necessarily the best game for me to be playing right now.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
So long story short, not Bioshock at this point in time, but I will be trying something that is not this. And I'm not sure if I'll give that a shot today or if I'll try it tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, assuming I'm able to stream tomorrow. Which, I mean, I have been so far, so I don't see why I wouldn't be. But yeah, Dishonored is... I mean, honestly, I think Dishonored's more fun. And that's just me. You know, that's my taste. But also Dishonored, the story is less obnoxious. There's less of a... I don't know, like the main character is... He's a bit of a cipher in the first game. He's one of those silent protagonists who you don't get a great sense from him who he is, although you do get it from other characters. He's also kind of your standard, you know, silent, masculine protagonist. But in the second game, he gets a lot more interesting. He's also a genuinely interesting character in and of his own right, mostly because of how his background works in the story.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Which, you know, when I play it, I'll talk about. Yeah, no, Booker's not in your face. I mean, Corvo is not in your face particularly. Corvo's kind of this, I don't know, slightly mopey guy in the first game because he, his girlfriend / mother of his child got fridged the very beginning of the game, and he has to spend the rest of the game dealing with that. And my fire just went out. Oh well. I'll go ahead and get a bunch more wood. I can actually break things down now. Mostly I just wanted to get water. Who just smacked you? No, you gotta tell me now. You're obligated to share that information now. Rat Dad. Corvo Atano, the Rat Dad. Oh, he's wonderful. I love him. I love him so much. I love his face. Like, I really do love his face. He's a very pretty guy. I mean, one of the things that I love most about Dishonored, both gameplay-wise and story-wise, as you'll see, is that the choices you make about how you engage with the characters in the world tell you something about your version of this character. Like, Corvo can be this kind of, he'll do what he has to do to get shit done, but he would like to minimize violence. Like, he understands his own capacity for violence, and he understands he could be a very efficient killer, but he doesn't want to be. He wants to be a good person, and he wants to be a good father. Or he can just be a complete, like, mass murdering, like, psychopath is a somewhat problematic term, so I'm trying not to use it as much, but he can basically just be, he can just be horrible. He can just be a horrible person. And just your actions in the game really determine who he is. In a way that I've seen in other games, but Dishonored does it extraordinarily well. Oh, I know. And it's like fanon that Emily and her captain of the guard were having a thing, which I like. I mean, Emily basically is canon bi for me. I mean, I don't see any reason why that's not the case. Dishonored, among other things, does the idea of moral choice in a much more subtle and skillful way than Bioshock ever does. You never get to determine who Booker is as a character, but you really do get to decide who Corvo is. And not just because he's like a silent blank slate, because he's really not. And, I mean, I love Corvo because how much water do we have? I have a type. If you know me, if you know the media I engage with and the characters I'm drawn to, I've got a type. Yeah, well, we could talk about Bethesda. Oh my god, I'm so overburdened. Good lord. I'm carrying way too much shit. Okay, we need to drop some stuff. And I think we're actually, our clothes are good. I don't think we need to worry about our clothes. Yeah, I'm just... See, the sprained wrist sucks because, I can't hold a gun. Well, I do have the rose hips. How the fuck do I prepare those? Oh, I remember. I remember how we prepare those. I couldn't figure that out yesterday. Yeah, and it's... Like, here's the other thing. While I love Corvo and I think he's amazing as a character, I am so happy that he's not in the third game. Like, I'm so happy that the, Arcane was like, hey, we've got this, disabled black cyborg lesbian, so let's make her the center of the game, and it's her story now. And I was like, you guys are the best. Like, I love Corvo, but I'm happy to not have him around for a bit. Alright, let's drop some shit. Billy Lurk forever. Billy Lurk is the fucking best. We have way too much wood. We're gonna drop all of it. What else should we drop? The Fire Striker is actually not that heavy. I thought maybe it was heavier. What else we got that's weighing us down? Well, I don't want to keep the dog food. Wait! Rosario Dawson voices her? How did I not know this? Oh my god, that's fucking awesome. Oh, they've really got somebody good. Oh yeah, no, her voice acting is amazing. Like, it really makes her, it makes her feel even more vital and three-dimensional. I mean, all the characters in Dishonored are fantastic. It's just, I could not say enough good stuff about that game. It's just an amazing game. An amazing franchise. All the games are good. The games are good, the DLC's good, it's just all good. Because Dowd is his own thing. That we're gonna drop so it can cure. I got some other stuff we can craft. Oh, we do have 2 whetstones. Good. Good. So where else is this weight coming from? I don't think we're gonna keep this bow. I don't know. I don't see us using it anytime real soon. I feel like I should learn to use the bow just so it's a skill that I've got. So we're gonna drop that too. I don't think I really want to play like that right now. Hello. Great, you could make it. Happy to see you. Alright, we're doing a little better. I'm gonna drop these flares. I know one of them came in handy last night, but I just don't really want them. We're gonna drop these feathers too because I'm not gonna be making arrows. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting to where I want to be. Do I want both those cups of coffee? Yeah, they don't weigh very much. This flashlight is neat to have, and it would be cool in an Aurora, but it's heavy enough that I actually don't think I want to keep it. And some people would be horrified by that, but I'm just not gonna have it. We don't need newsprint. We have a lot of tinder, thanks to the cattails. Okay, well, is all of my metal goods, are all of those in good shape? Well, the rifle we don't fix it that way. My lantern's good. That I will sharpen. That's okay. That's fine. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and drop all the metal then. Because that is a bit heavy. Where did it go? There it is. Yeah... that's a good point. Maybe I will pick it up. Alright, well I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I'm gonna go sleep. I will say, like, I understand that in that case, but there's something about the rifle that I just find very satisfying. I don't know, I just like using it. I think I might still depend on it and worry about the bow in a bit. Like, I have a way of playing that isn't necessarily the smartest way to play, but it's just the way that I enjoy the most. And since I'm playing this mostly for myself. Oh, I'm hurting. And how much longer do we have before the, my broken rib heals? Don't remember. We'll have to check that. Alright. 70 hours. So, slowly we're getting there. We're not close to starving. I'm not worrying about it too much, but... Alright, let's sleep another couple hours. Alright, and it is still too dark to do much of anything, so we'll pass a little time. It's still a little darker than I want. And I don't really want to use the lantern, even though we have so much fuel. Drink some water. Check how much water we actually have. We should probably get some more. What is today's tea? Today's tea... See, I hate boosting this company because the CEO is an asshole, but Adagio sent me a specific blend for my birthday, so it's Pisces tea, and I will read you what is in it. It is black tea, and it has rooibos, I can never say it, chamomile, there's white tea in it too, there's orange peel, lemongrass, cornflowers, orange, and grapefruit flavors. It's very nice. I appreciate it very much. Can we sleep? We cannot sleep. So we pass time. Yeah, like, it sucks. I want to recommend Adagio and I can't. Just can't do it. It's very yum. All the teas I got from them are yum, and then I found out that their CEO is this, like, transphobic asshole who abuses his employees. Hang on just a second. Yeah, no, it's no good. It's no good. Alright, let me double check a couple of things. So, how are we as far as food goes? We could be better. We could be better. Let's go check out that wolf. Might butcher it. Like, I've been looking around for another place to buy tea from, but I'm having a little trouble finding stuff that looks like it has the same number of, like, cool blends that I want. David's tea? Okay. I will try to remember that. I'll get a couple pounds of meat. Do they do samples? Because I'm very into... I'm still figuring out what loose leaf I like, so I'm very into trying before I buy, like, bulk sizes. I know. Look, I thought I could get a little closer to admire it, and then it attacked me. It didn't even give me time to back off. It was just like, no, fuck you. Oh, I need to pick up all my wood. I thought that I could just look at it, and I got too close. It didn't like me.
Come on, little bear. Come on. Wait, that didn't work.
Oh, come on. I should also say, in fairness to myself, that I had not yet encountered a moose in the game. I knew they existed, but I hadn't seen one, and I was like, maybe it'll be like the deer, and that was incredibly stupid on my part. I own that. Completely own that. Alright, let's, let's make some tea. What would I want? Yeah, please do that. That would be very helpful. Especially because I will probably forget about this in about an hour, so... Alright, what's our situation right now? Alright, well, it did at least improve our recovery time a bit. Do we have any more? We do have some more. What's our water sitch? Alright, let's make some more water. Add a little more fuel. Okay, this question. What would I want to do to make life easier for me? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, just listening is a good start. Just listening and trying to have a little empathy. One of the biggest things I've seen that has been frustrating, and I saw this recently with an author who was writing a book about a historical trans man and basically refusing to recognize that he was a trans man and insisting that he was just a woman dressing up as a man, which is completely not the case. And all of the evidence we have speaks to that not being the case. But, like, we were all saying, listen to trans people, listen to us, and she just, like, wasn't listening. And I don't think she actually wanted to be an ally. I think she didn't give a shit about us. But, like, it would have been nice if she was willing to listen. Aside from that, like, when people are being assholes, like straight and cis people, like, stand up and say something about it if you can. Like, let them know, hey, that's hurtful, that's not acceptable. That's also very helpful, and not a lot of people do that. Because, like, it's exhausting. It's absolutely exhausting. Make a little more water. Yeah, the book about Dr. Barry. Fuck, I'm so mad about that still. Like, I accept she pronouns. My family uses she, because I present as female a lot of the time. We're not going outside in that. A lot of people kind of default to she, and I understand that, and that's okay. But, oh, I wanted to cook that meat. We have a ton of wood in here. I'll go ahead and break down some more. It is exhausting to me to correct people because I would have to do it constantly. So for the most part, I just don't fucking bother. I just don't do it. But I appreciate it when somebody else will take somebody aside and be like, hey, just so you know, this person uses they, not she. So, like, Like, again, it's not a problem. I don't really get mad about it, but just like I appreciate it so much when other people do the correcting for me and I don't have to do it all the time.
Well, that didn't work.
Good for you. Fuck, that is awesome.
Come on, little fire.
And
Come on.
I'm gonna say, making the jerk cry is a nice bonus. Yeah, because I mean, standing up for ourselves is emotional labor, and it's really hard. And when somebody else takes the lead on that and doesn't make us do that labor, that's incredibly helpful. Alright, we gotta go here and prepare some more rose hips, and then we'll make more tea. Yeah, I'm sorry if I seem kind of all over the place right now, folks. I don't know, like I said, I'm just kind of in a weird mental place, and I've been very distracted. I'm totally happy to stream, there's like nothing wrong with doing that right now, but I also just feel a little bit out of it. Yeah, well, people like to judge. I don't know, it's just... They like to judge. Alright, let's, we got some time to cook this meat, so let's do that. Thanks. I mean, yeah, it is scatterbrained, but I'm also often more focused than this, and, sometimes when I'm in this kind of, slightly hyperactive mode, I actually focus a lot better. I can hyper-focus, but right now that's not happening, and I don't really know why. Yeah, that was the other reason why I don't think that BioShock was working as well as I would like, because the environment was demanding so much of my attention so much of the time. It was a lot harder for me to focus on the chat, and I don't love that. I mean, half the reason why I'm streaming and not just laying by myself is because I like talking to chat. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that follow. I'm trying to work my way toward affiliate. Do I want to cook anything else? Yeah, I'll make a little more tea. Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm a dumbass. Oh well. See, told you I was distracted. Well, we'll drink some tea. We still have some food. I'm not super concerned. Oh, also we can just go out and butcher some more wolf. It's not like there's no more meat out there. I don't think it's going to be in great condition, but... Oh, what's going on in your country? I mean, I think I've heard something about legislation passing there. That's not awesome, but what's going on? You're in Kenya, right? I'm remembering that correctly? Apologies if I'm not. My memory is horrible. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that enormously. Like, I'm not, like, looking to do this, like, full-time or anything. I think that's probably never going to happen, but, and I don't even know if I would want it to. But, it would kind of be nice to potentially leverage this as a little bit of a source of extra income. Won't lie. We're gonna be so hungry when this is done. Hooray! Okay, that's better. Alright, I think we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna cook a bunch of, we're gonna go back out, get the rest of the meat, and just cook it all. Oh, maybe we're not. Oh, I think it's probably bright enough to see, and we also have the lantern. We're okay. Yeah, just bright enough to see. I assume it'll let me get at least most of this. We'll see if it will. Okay, will it let me get the rest of it? Yes, it will. Alright. Fire's... Oh, I can't see anything. Fire's probably gone out. I probably shouldn't have thrown all that wood on it, but again, we're in the middle of a cabin full of wood, so we can just basically throw wood away. Well, I gotta turn around. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll try to bear that in mind.
Feels like night is coming.
Yeah, it's getting dark, genius. Bear that in mind. You see what I did? See what I did? Wasn't that clever? Oh, the fire's still going. Oh, I must have put a lot more wood on it than I thought. Alright, well, let's put the lantern out. We don't need it. And... no, I don't want to pick it up. No, I don't want to pick it up. Let's just cook all the wolf. And eat it. Yeah, no, we know bears are bad. We've encountered bears a bit. See, I thought that they would actually not attack me in this mode. And I was very wrong. And I found that in a really bad way. From thin ice, we've also learned should be avoided. Thin ice is also bad. Fallen in twice. Okay, food situation pretty good. Need water very much. And now we're just tired. Melt a little snow and then we'll go to bed. Alright, and as usual,
Soon I'm gonna faint.
can't see anything. How cured is that wolf pelt? 17%. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta remember, like I have pelt and gut waiting for me back at Mystery Lake. At some point I should swing back around and get it. Yes, including the environment. This is, again, it's just absolutely remarkable how chill a game is where everything's trying to kill you. And you're constantly fighting death, and it's just so relaxing. I don't know how they did it. It's amazing. But yeah, we might try Dishonored tomorrow, and I'll play like a bit of that, and then we'll go back to Long Dark just to kind of wind down. Yep, it's a slow grind. That's something I've discovered about the wolves is unless you're already in bad shape, or you're very unlucky regarding what clothes they get, they're unlikely to kill you in one fell swoop. What happens is successive attacks will slowly chip away at you. And you'll become increasingly less able to cope with them until finally you just can't anymore and you die. At least that's how it's worked for me in the past. Sleep a couple more hours. And we'll get a bunch of water, and then I think we're gonna leave. Now that that wolf's been exhausted. Okay. Yeah. Let's eat a little more cattails. Be great to find some more cattails. Oh, I can't see. All right. Oh god, I'm sorry. Okay, hoping. Fingers crossed, but I totally understand what you mean when you say you're not hopeful. Like, that's actually kind of our situation here. Like, not that dire, but our Supreme Court is now conservative enough that, they have some rulings coming up that that should go a certain way, and that, like, just from a constitutional law perspective, they should go a certain way, not even a political perspective. But I have a feeling they're going to go the way they shouldn't. My voice is soothing? Oh, thank you. That makes me very happy. I've been told I have a nice speaking voice. I'm a little heavy on the vocal fry, but that doesn't necessarily bother everybody. Alright, water. Water time. Oh, we actually have some water we didn't boil. And I need to tell it how much to boil. I can play this game. A little bit more. Have you, Julian, have you, been, in chat / on the stream before? I actually... Oh, fire went out again. Oh well. I actually don't recognize your name, but my memory is also absolutely wretched, like I said. No, we don't want that. Little more fire, just a bit, just a bit. Oh my god, that makes me so happy. You guys, stop. No, just kidding, don't stop.
Well, that didn't work.
Well, like, those of you who have heard me do my, my Walking Dead fic podcast know that when I do, smut readings, I have my phone sex voice. Well, welcome, welcome. More the merrier. Now, I do want to read field dressing to kill. Okay. And how much water we got now? Alright, I think that's actually enough. That's fine. How much wood do we have currently? None. None wood. We have none wood. Okay. We'll take a couple things of reclaimed wood. How much are we carrying? We can take one more. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know what I said. I don't remember anything. Alright, I don't even know what direction we should go in. Don't tell me. If you know, don't tell me. I actually enjoy being lost in this game. It's something about it. Provided I don't have to do ridiculous amounts of backtracking. There's something about being lost in this game that I enjoy. Perversely. Alright, pick up a couple sticks, just in case we need to start a fire, which we probably will. And I think the only direction we can really go in is this way, so keep an eye out for that fucking moose. Actually, there is a deer over there, and I don't... Oh, no, there's another wolf. I must have gotten that wolf too. Alright, well, let's go get some of the meat. And just have it. And cook it... I don't know, do we want to cook it here? Cooking it here might be better, because I don't know if I want to carry raw meat around. I think that might be a bad idea. Alright, I think we'll actually head back in one more time and just cook the meat. Oh yeah, 7 pounds. Yes, we'll take all of that. Thank you. Alright, and I think we won't take anything else currently. I think we checked out the cars. Pretty sure. Oh, the wolf carcass is attracting them. That's what's going on. I am on... God, now I gotta try and remember. I think Broken Railroad? And I honestly cannot remember if this is my first time here before. Like, if this is my first time here, or if I've been here before. But either way, I'm very lost. And I don't know where to go from here. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together. It'll be great. Gonna have to take a break and heat up my tea shortly.
Come on, little fire.
Oh, it's really good. Oh my god. Adagio, why do you have to suck so much? You make such good tea.
Perfect.
And also, like, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of fun to have a tea that's for my birthday. That's my birthday mixed tea. Enjoy that. Oh, it's good that we came back anyway, because I almost walked away without the cooking pot, which I did not want to do. Ooh, rancid. Well, let's see what it is after we cook it. But that's not awesome. Alright, what is it? What's it at? 56. Okay, that's all right. That's... No, I don't want to take a torch. That's fine. Can we add some coal? Yeah, we can. Okay, let's cook the rest of it, I suppose. 6%. Ugh. Glad we can at least get it up to somewhere that's probably not going to kill me. More wood. A little more coal. I've been carrying that around. No, don't take that. Jeez. I've been carrying that around with the intention of using it when I really needed it, but I use it now. Oh man, now you're making me think of how I haven't had a milkshake in a really long time. Yeah, we'll cook this last piece. Alright, that should do it. Oh, the sun's going down. I think we might just stay here one more night. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. Yeah, that does sound like an advantage. But I probably should have eaten the meat, not the MRE. Oh well, we'll be eating again soon. Alright. 26 minutes. Alright, gonna add one more thing of wood, melt a little more snow, and then go sleep. Should probably refuel this lantern. Oh, hello. Yeah, the stream was good. Well, the stream was informative, and one of the things it informed me of is that BioShock Infinite is actually not going to work. It's too busy. There's too much going on. It leaves me somewhat frazzled. More than one person informed me that it wasn't that it wasn't fun. It was just kind of a sensory overload. Whereas one of my my stream brand currently seems to be kind of just chill, which is fine. That's actually kind of what I want. And so I think it's not that I'm never going to play BioShock, but we're going to give BioShock a miss for now. And we'll probably swing around back to it. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm just not in the right headspace for it. I'm not entirely sure why. I need to play something that I'm more familiar with, because it's been a very long time since I played BioShock. So I'm very out of practice, and I'm embarrassingly bad at it. And also, I just need something that is a little calmer and allows me a little more control over how I'm playing. Yeah. Yeah, I guess there's that also. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I also have I have a lot of things to say about Dishonored. I mean, like, I can just fucking... You've heard. I can talk forever about Dishonored. I have so many Dishonored feelings. Let me show you them. Yeah. Yeah. Why am I getting so thirsty so easily? Ugh, Jesus. It is still very night. Sleep one more hour, and then we pass some time, and then we melt a little more snow, and then we go. Because I gotta get out of this cabin. Do I want to do it? Nah, not just yet. Yeah, I mean, okay, like, in very brief, one of my biggest problems with Bioshock is that it centers the white male man-painty character in favor of other characters that are, can I say? Yeah, in favor of other characters that are frankly a lot more interesting. Like, I would want to play a game with Elizabeth. I would want to play as Elizabeth. I would really like to play a game as Daisy. Daisy is such a potentially interesting character, and she, not only does she get sidelined, but the game basically condemns fighting back against oppression by saying all violence is bad. And, like, yeah, violence is bad, but also you can't tell me that she wasn't completely justified and that her rage wasn't understandable. Like, I was behind her. I was rooting for her. I didn't want to fight. I did not want to fight the Vox Populi. I wanted to fight for them entirely. And yeah, the game just ended up pushing me in moral directions that I thought were bad, and not in the sense of it's very interesting to have an anti-hero, more in the sense of you and me, game, do not have the same moral... We don't occupy the same moral universe at all. Also, it's not as interesting. It's just not. Like, I want to play as Daisy. Daisy's fucking awesome. I want to kill racists. I want to do it. And yeah, the game just, I don't know. For Yuletide, I wrote this fic about how Elizabeth and Daisy run off and fight the war all by themselves and make out. And that's the game that I wanted. That's the game that we deserved. Oh, that's right. We can boil more water with the pot. That's the reason why the pot is nice. Oh, thing went out. Again. I'm bad at timing. But Dishonored is great because it edges in the same direction, kind of, in the sense of who it's centering in the first game. And then I don't know if Arcane took a step back and thought on their own, or if they listened to some of the criticisms of it. But they came back in the second game and they fixed a lot of the problems that I had with it. And the resulting game is fabulous. It's such a good game. Yeah, see, you get it. You get it. It's just a better game. It's just more interesting. It could have been, we could have had a much better game. And I'm disappointed. Okay, let's make some herbal tea just so we have it in reserve. And let's get out of here. Yeah, among other things, if Bioshock Infinite takes place from Daisy's perspective, then how it deals with race becomes much more interesting and much less clumsy. It's like they're kind of trying to... They're trying to say something kind of interesting about racism, but they're saying it from, they're telling the story from a racist white guy's perspective, which I kind of understand why they made that choice, and it's not that I entirely disagree with it. I just think that they could have made a much more interesting game. Yeah, and like, okay, I need to be really clear about this. It is not that I don't like straight white angsty men. Again, I have a type. I have type, and if you look at my type tends to be that. Those tend to be the characters I gravitate toward on an emotional level. I don't know why, but that is the case. But at the same time, like, I recognize and really embrace the idea that if you want to tell an interesting story that's not like sunny catnip, and not all stories need to be sunny catnip, that's where you really often want to go. Just to, again, it's not even necessarily like stories must be more diverse. It's that these are more interesting stories, and they're stories that a lot of games just don't tell. And I'm about playing games that are doing something I haven't encountered. I like games that are like familiar, sort of kind of slightly bland security blankets, and I also like games that kind of push me some places that I haven't been to before. Like, I'll own to liking Call of Duty. I do. I just like it. I recognize that it's not that great a game, but I played a lot of it back when I was writing academically about war games, and I enjoy it. Yeah, see, Daryl Dixon, I will kind of place slightly outside that, in that he is, first, basically canon asexual. And secondly, he's got the history of child abuse, which makes him, you know, he's got mental illness issues, which makes him more interesting. It's not just that he has man pain, like, he's traumatized in a really deep way that allows you to tell a story about masculinity that you can't with a lot of other characters. Like, Daryl is unusual in a lot of ways that aren't apparent until you start looking a little bit under the surface. Not gonna worry about that. Just gonna get going, I think. Also, he's quite hot. I love him because I think he's an interesting character, but he's also, is not bad to look at.
This'll come in handy.
Oh no. Oh my god. Alright, now here's just where I sit and smile like a dumbass. Yeah, no, I like this a lot too. I like streaming honestly more than I thought I would. Why I started doing it, like, if you like streams like this, like if you like really chill streams and you don't watch Ian, Brutal Moose, I hugely recommend him. He's a very chill guy. His chat community is very, like, they're very kind and welcoming and nice, and he plays really relaxing games. Like, he plays trucking simulators. And Nancy Drew games, and he's a great guy, and I watch his streams, and I thought, you know, that's what I want to do. Like, I don't want to play Fortnite. I just want to play a chill game and hang out and talk to people, and that's what I have kind of ended up doing, and I'm really happy about that. So, long story short, thank you very much, and thank you for being here. This is, I suppose, kind of like a late night convention conversation, except we're not all drunk. I'm not. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not drunk currently. That might be fun one time. You know, that might be a fun thing to do. But currently I'm not inebriated. And I think I just went in a big circle. How do I get out of here? Bunny, do you know? Can you guide me? Come back! Let's try up this way. Yeah, I one of the reasons why I don't do a late night stream is that, for reasons I can't quite articulate, I feel a little bit strange streaming when my husband is here, and it's not like I think he disapproves. Some of it is that, like, he doesn't see me all day, and he comes home, and he wants to hang out and be with the person he married and has been married to almost 10 years, and I'm like, I get that, and I want to hang out with you too. But it does mean that, running away to play a game and talk to people, I don't know, feels like something I should save during the day when he's not here. Oh, it's probably gonna start sleeting here soon. I don't think it's due to start until tomorrow. It's still reasonably sunny outside, but we are gonna get some ice and snow. It's gonna happen. And I'm so tired of that. I'm so ready for spring. Although I will say, like, I was talking about this on Twitter the other day. There is something about the quality of the light, and I think it's just the angle of the sun, but it feels like it's deeper than that. right around this time, toward the end of February, at the beginning of March, the light changes, and suddenly I feel like it's not winter anymore. Like, it feels like I go outside and I actually am absorbing some vitamin D. Like, it feels like there is sun touching me, and in a way that it's just not in the wintertime. It feels like it's never really fully daylight in the wintertime. So even with the ice and the snow coming, potentially, probably just ice, probably not snow, I'm like, okay, the end is in sight. Spring will be here soon, and I'll be able to work outside, which I enjoy doing a lot. 5:45. Oh god, I'm so sorry. That sounds miserable. I'm sorry about that. I'm not a morning person. I just can't do it. My natural, like, left to my own devices, I'm usually in bed between 1 and 2 in the morning. Which I know is not great for me. Oh, hi, Sadie. My favorite cat just walked by. Sadie likes spring too, because she gets to have all of the windows open. Alright, I think we're on our way out of here. Don't know where we're going exactly, but... How can you love the sun? It's so good for you. No, I get it. I get it. I will tell you that I did not like warmth. I did not like warm weather nearly as much before I lost about 60 pounds. Nobody told me that it would mean I would be cold all the time. All of my insulation is gone. And then I got sick and lost more weight, and then I really was cold all the time. Now, North Carolina's not much south of where I am. I'm in Maryland. I'm just outside of DC. So we probably have very similar weather in a lot of respects. I haven't spent much time in North Carolina. My husband's family vacations there a good bit, but I've never personally been. I'd like to go. They, well wait, this is me being an idiot, but the Outer Banks is in North Carolina, right? That's usually where they go. Hey, a deer. I think I might actually go get the meat, if there is any to get. Evil? Well, God, she behaves like the queen. If being the queen is being an imperious bitch who thinks she can get whatever she wants all the time. Sadie's just a big cuddle bug. See you later. All right, what's the deer situation here? It's a bit of meat. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll cook it. Alright. And I don't think I want to cook it just yet. I'm a little uneasy about carrying raw meat around, but we're going to do it. Oh my god, congratulations. That's so exciting. So many congrats. Also, long distance 11 years. That's gotta be tough. I've had long distance relationships before, and I mean, they were okay, but they did not work out. Probably not just because they were long distance, but that didn't help. So yeah, I'm very, very impressed, and very many congratulations. Where in Texas did you live? I used to spend a lot of time in Texas. What? I mean, okay, but... Where are you coming back? What is... Okay. All right, we'll just move on. I have a lot of family that lives right outside of Dallas. I haven't spent nearly as much time in the Dallas-Fort Worth area as I have in San Antonio and Houston. I used to go spend time in and around San Antonio almost every summer when I was a kid. I like Texas. I know a lot of people are down on Texas. At least a lot of people up in the Northeast are down on Texas. But I'm a fan. I like it. I want good things for it as a state. It has its problems, but, you know, so does everywhere. I looked down at my phone, so I almost walked into a rock. That's fine. Yeah, San Antonio is a fun town, and in fact, it's only gotten more fun. I was down there for World Fantasy Con last year, and also to visit my grandfather, who he's in his like mid-90s. He's probably going to die soon, and he's had a very long and impressive life. So while that will be sad, you know, I think he's ready to go, and we're all kind of not ready to say goodbye, but we're like, you know, you done good, sir. But I was down there because it might be the last time I get a chance to see him, and I did not realize that the food situation down there had exploded. Like, it's just all amazing restaurants. Like, if you like cuisine, that's a great place to be and to live. It's also a very walkable city in a lot of ways. Well, if you want to do that, I hope some stuff does come together for you. I mean, I hope stuff comes together for you regardless. It sounds like you want it to. I'll eat this. I have only been to Austin once, but Austin was a lot of fun. If you go there, you should try to... I'm just going to see what's over here. You should try to... Oh, I don't have a climbing rope. You should try to... do the ride down the river where you get to see the bats. Let's see if we can get down there another way. There's this river ride in the evenings where you can see this incredible cloud of bats come out for the night, and it's really something. I know, it's weird because there's something about the perspective where the bunnies, when they're at a certain distance, it's actually a little hard to discern how big they are. I'm not dead. I'm not. I'm very proud of myself. We got our condition back up, and we're doing okay, except now it's getting very cold, and, yeah, well... Say what now? About the bats? Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of bats, and it's really impressive. I know it maybe doesn't sound like it would be impressive, but trust me, it is. Plus, I think that there may be beer on this cruise. Not cruise, but like the boat. They might let you have beer, and that's always a plus. Especially because beer in Texas is pretty good. My mom, whenever we'd go down there, used to drink a lot of Shinerbach. We didn't die. You didn't miss anything yesterday, we just didn't die. And I'm not gonna start an interloper game until we die. I'm gonna try and circle around this way, and I think maybe we'll be able to get down that way, but I don't know. Like, I don't know this map at all. Yeah, I like beer. I'm in favor of beer. I recently, and I think it has to do with how I process sugar, I've gotten way more into like wine and hard liquor, but I like beer. Well, it's certainly getting cold, isn't it? I'm not yet concerned about our situation, but alright, we're not getting down this way either. Oh, it's cold. It's cold, it's cold, it's cold. And the sun is gradually going down. Just in case we have to make a fire, which I suspect we may. We're still in the Broken Railroad area, and I am trying to find my way out of it. Oh, hey Jason. Bye. I'll be here tomorrow, as usual. Yeah, that's the other thing. I don't really care so much about carbs, but, yeah. Except that the problem with stuff like whiskey is that I like it enough that I tend to drink it more quickly than I should, and by the time I'm in trouble, by the time I understand that I'm in trouble, it's too late to do anything about it. And, I get bad hangovers. Alright, I think we might actually head down to the bottom of the river and see if we can get a little more shelter down there and maybe make a fire. I don't know. We're not freezing yet, but... Let's see, can I get down this way? That would be a bad idea, so we're not gonna do it. Are we stuck? Oh my god, don't tell me that we're stuck. We might be stuck. No, we can get up. I've gotten stuck at a gorge before, and I just threw myself over the edge, and that was the end of the game. And thank you very much, Julia. That's very sweet. I try. I try to be entertaining. And it's cold. This seems very safe. We're fine. Everything's fine. Holding my tea mug in the middle of a blizzard. This is fine. Well, I mean, if worse comes to worse, I can probably find my way back to the lodge, but I don't want to go back to that lodge. Yeah, no, when I loaded the game, it said Broken Railroad. What I'm trying to do is find my way back to the fucking railroad, because I just follow that and it'll take us out, but I can't find it. I may look at a map, except I don't know where we are on the map.
Oh, damn it.
And I have this... Fuck! And I have painkillers. This is great. This is great. It's a very satisfying situation. Oh, what the fuck do I want to do? I'm hobbling now. I don't think I have any more, no. No, I don't have any more tea. I might make a fire and try to make some painkilling tea. If I can find some shelter. Yeah, I think we might do that. I might find some shelter. Oh, I need to do yoga more. I used to do it a lot, and I really need to do some more. Maybe you'll be my inspiration. I'm not flexible like I used to be. My old, almost 35-year-old body. Yep, low-key panic. No, we're fine. Look, our condition's almost 100%. We're fine. Totally fine. Yeah, if I can just find, over there might be good. If I can just find a place that's relatively wind sheltered, I'll make a fire. I gotta say, I like the hobbling movement. I don't really think that a sprained wrist should make you hobble, but it, I don't know, feels realistic. Oh right, somewhere in here there was a cave. If I could just find a cave. I'll turn around though. Alright, well there is at least some wind shelter here, so... So you're much healthier than me. I don't do any of the shit I should. Now that the weather's getting better, I'm gonna start running again, but... I know, the overlay is slightly transparent. I might make it more transparent,
I'm
but...
on fire.
Yeah, you can't really see it, but, take my word for it. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Everything's fine. Alright. Warming up. Let's make some tea. Oh, I need to go in here. Yeah, I don't have any. I used them all. Wow. Alright, I think we might just huddle here. Guess we'll add some more fuel. Guess we have a lot of it. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw in all the sticks we got. At least we have one more piece of coal in absolute extremity. I think we also have enough cloth to make a shelter. We may do that. I don't know, on food too. We were doing extremely well for supplies and suddenly not no more. Oh well. Well, I always play these games under the assumption that I could die at any moment, so I don't stress about it too much. Alright, let's try to make shelter, I guess. Sun is going down. Well, wait. I think I'm gonna hobble out and try and get a little more wood.
It's a bit.
It is. It really is. That's an excellent reason for me to start running again. Because you never know. Yeah, you just never know. Would you shut up? I know things are bad. God. Alright, we have enough time to break this down, so we're gonna... Oh, we definitely want to use the hatchet. We also want to sharpen the hatchet. Jeez. Alright, back to the fire. Hopefully the wind hasn't... I don't think the wind's shifted. I think we're okay. Yeah, we're fine. Alright, yeah, we'll beef up the fire, and we'll make a shelter, and I guess we'll just try to sleep. Alright, 8 hours, 9 hours. Okay, yeah, we're not going anywhere while it's like this anyway, so... I don't have sticks. I'm a dumbass, I don't have sticks. Alright, let's go get some sticks. Wait, no, not sticks. I'm all over the place.
That's a bit.
Let's heat up this coffee, I guess. Hey, you know what I wish I could do? I wish I could just, like, heat up some water and drink hot water. I don't think this game will let you do that, but I feel like it should. That would be a great way to warm yourself up real quick. Alright, yeah, let's go find some sticks. The fire will keep, provided the wind doesn't change.
Ow!
I'm kind of relying on the wind not changing anyway. Oh, I felt like there were sticks all over, and suddenly there are none? This is unfair. Ah. This is no good. It's just no good. Alright, I'm gonna go a little further and then head in the other direction, but if we can find some sticks... I have enough cloth, but I forgot about the sticks. That wasn't very smart of me. Yeah, one of the things I've said this before, one of the things I really like about this game and how it treats survival is that small decisions, or decisions that seem small at the time, end up potentially having tremendous consequences later on down the line that you can't foresee. So you just have to kind of trust that you're making the right decision in the moment. Yeah, that's the "you're in trouble, dumbass" music. And it's getting dark. Well, this should give us enough sticks, I think. Oh, but the wind stopped. Alright, it's still pretty cold though, and I still don't think we should go anywhere. Alright, but it will actually let me make a shelter now, so let's go back to the fire. Alright, things are no longer quite as dire as they were. They could still be better, but they're not as bad as they were, so that's good. I'm actually getting cold right now, and I swear the heat's up. I almost want to go get my electric blanket and, like, wrap up in it. I'm so pathetic. The thermostat reads like 70 degrees in here, and I'm like, I'm so cold. Oh my god, walk it off! In fairness, I am also nursing a broken rib, so I guess one relatively small thing on top of everything else would make me just kind of fed up with the whole thing. Astrid is whiny. Like, I hate saying that about her, but she's whiny. You know what else I think I'd like to stream at some point soon? And I've mentioned this too before. I think I'd really like to try to stream Mass Effect, like all 3 games. It's been a very long time since I played those games, so that might also be a disaster and that combat would be embarrassingly bad, but I really just kind of want to play it. Alright, let's throw on a little more fuel, not use our sticks. See if we can find a place. Why won't you let me make this thing? Why won't you let me make it anywhere? Oh, this is so unfair. I can't even make it down there? Why not? Am I missing something? I honestly haven't played Andromeda. And I didn't play Andromeda because I wanted to see what the critical reaction would be before it came out. When it came out, before I bought it. Because I was, because of all the delays and everything, I was a little skeptical about it. Let's go ahead and cook this. But, then when I got the critical response came in, I was like, you know, I think I'm just gonna move on. I think I'm, the wind picked back up. I think I'm just gonna move on and not acknowledge it. Alright. It's getting dark, wind's picking up. Oh, what do I want to do here? Well, I have 5 minutes to figure it out. I'm not currently losing heat. I'm gonna add a couple sticks. I'm gonna heat up this coffee. I'm gonna drink this coffee. And we're just gonna go. And I'm gonna use the lantern because I have so much fuel. And maybe I shouldn't be kind of gluttonous with something that I have a lot of right now, because God knows whether I'll have a lot of it for a while, but I'm gonna go do it anyway. Live dangerously. Living in this game is by definition living dangerously. Oh, at this point I think I might just try to go back to the lodge.
That's good. I'll make it.
Well, I wouldn't know that from how much you're whining about it. Yeah, at least we're not freezing. Oh, you're right, it does. I forgot about that. Yeah, yeah, Lantern has a warmth bonus, and the torch also, if I remember correctly, has a warmth bonus. Yeah, the other thing that sucks about the sprain is that
That hurts a bit.
I can't hold a gun. So, that's a thing. It's also not pitch black, so that's slightly helpful. I love the image of like me like kind of staggering through the wilderness with this lantern held high, like a wounded Diogenes. Looking for one righteous wolf. Yeah, I'm out of rose hips. I used them all on other sprains and injuries. I have many maladies. I have maladies and allergies, and I had to treat them all. I think I went in that direction before. I'm so lost, you guys. It's okay, I remember the deer. I'm so lost. Just gotta try and not walk off the edge of a cliff in the night, which I have done. This is fine. There's a void below, but it's fine.
That's good.
I don't know what's at the end of this. Possibly nothing, but it's fine. Thank you for letting me walk through that. Thank you for that game. And that happened. Well, let's see what's wrong with us. A lot. Well, the sprained ankle and the... Yeah. Yeah. Well, if we can sleep... Let's get back to a level place and see if it'll let me make,
I need some first aid soon.
Don't walk in that direction. See if it'll let me make a shelter. And I can just maybe just try to sleep it off. Because I am okay in just about every other respect. Why won't you let me make a shelter? Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me? Why aren't you letting me live my dream? My dream of shelter. Yeah, we were... hello, Moose. Hello, friend. And, didn't want to be friends. Very unkind. Am I going back the way I came? Possibly.
That hurts a bit.
Very lost. Very lost. Possibly heading toward a cliff. Oh, also, let's, how badly torn are our clothes? Oh, we're very frozen. We're also very frozen. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting we, lost our underwear. That's a lot of wolves. Our clothes are actually, like, not in horrible condition. Moose are not your buddies. Not a moose bud. That's a fence. Okay, a fence is good. A fence means something in the vicinity of a road. Kinda. Oh, jeez. Let's... Well, I didn't mean to turn that off, but let's refill our lantern. Oh, also, let's drop at least one of those cans. Ugh. Oh, I need to... That's heavy. Do I want to keep that? It's 3 pounds. Yeah, I'm already hobbling along. What's the difference? Bison? Are bison friendly? I've never met one. I mean, I would believe you. Possibly ill-advised, but if you told me bison were friendly, I would believe you. You guys, I'm falling apart. I'm falling apart. Oh, well, there's that at least. Just a wild bison let you touch it? Yeah, I'm impressed. I'm impressed that you did that. I normally would not voluntarily go close to something that big. Well, I mean, yeah, like something that big, if it decides you're gonna die, then you don't really have a lot of say in that decision. I feel like I walked past something that I should not have walked past. I know. Well, actually, no. This is, I do need to sleep, but we've been in, well, no, you know what, you're right. I need to sleep and then I need to heal, but we're not at exhaustion level yet. Yeah, please don't die. Please.
First aid soon.
It won't let me make a snow shelter. Oh, wait, I saw green. I saw some green. Alright. We're gonna do it. Hey! Okay, we're gonna do that. Let me put away the lantern. We don't have much wood, as in we don't have any. And it's cold. Okay, well, we got the shelter built. Oh, see, the thing is, I'm really, really reluctant to walk away. Yeah, I know. The problem is I don't really have any wood. And I am uneasy about walking away and not being able to find my way back. On the other hand, yeah, I think I just gotta sleep and risk freezing. I don't have a bedroll. I lost my bedroll. I lost my bedroll to a bear. Oh, okay. Alright, we're fine. This gives me enough of a warmth bonus that we won't freeze. Okay, so let's just sleep. Let's just sleep for a while. Okay, alright, we're okay. We're okay. We're very thirsty, but we're okay. Okay. Oh, and our condition's back up. Yay! I'm very pleased. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break here and get up and stretch and make myself some more tea, so if you need to do that, this would be a really good time. And I'll be back in about 10 minutes, probably. Yeah. Alright, I'm back. Thanks for your patience. I had to go get some fish marinating for dinner. Almost forgot about that, and then I was like, yeah, I actually probably should do that. Alright, well, sun is coming up. I think we might sleep for a little longer if we can, though. Yeah, it'll let us. Alright, so the main thing now is just that we're hungry. But fully rested. Where's... there we go. Why does it have to... Don't pixel bitch me. God. Oh, and there's... I was so close the whole time. Well, we're doing better than I thought we were, and we got 16 more hours on that rib. So... let's break that down, I guess. So... Oh yeah, we are cold. Oh, do we want to go back there? Yeah, I think we do. I think we want to go back there and, what temperature does it feel like?
Being cold.
Oh, -3. Ooh, shit. Yeah, I think we want to go warm up. I really do kind of want to get moving. Though, I'm trying to figure out what direction we came in originally. I think we came from that direction. I'm trying not to go the way we went. Alright, yeah, we got a hypothermia risk. We gotta go warm up. Well, here we are again. I don't like you anymore. I was so excited to get to you, and now I just think you suck. That bridge is taunting me. That's where the railroad is. Okay, we just gotta circle around back to that. Oh, look at our blood. That's a lot of blood. You are just such a whiner. Alright, well, we're warming up. Let's break down this table. Well, no, we're, wow, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? I don't know. I guess let's eat our cattails. Better than nothing. And I think we cleared the area of cattails, too. Well, let's get a fire going and finish boiling this water first thing.
Come on, little fire.
Come on, you can do it. Come on, I believe in you. Yay! Alright. Did I walk away without my cooking pot? I did, didn't I? Well, I guess maybe it's good that we came back. Ugh, irritated at myself, though. Let's drink what we need. Let's take the pot. Got an hour and 15 minutes on that. Mostly just hungry. The coffee would confer, some calories, but... It's still early in the day. But we, just thinking about the best way to proceed here. Let me just make sure I didn't drop anything that, well, there's that. Alright, let's check clothes. Let's check clothes one more time. It would be nice to, like, thaw. There's that. Hey, we still need to boil more. I thought we were done with that. Alright. Alright, we're warm. Yeah, I kinda just wanna try and go. See what it's like outside. I just don't really want to stay here for one more night. Our clothes, if I recall correctly, were, okay. They weren't amazing. Well, it's actually, okay, it's cold, but, hang on, let me adjust my earbud here. One of these days I'll get some decent headphones. Okay, yeah, I think we can go. It's cold, but it's been worse, and it's actually a relatively clear day, which is good. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. I think there's a climbing rope in there. And if there is, we can use it to get down the cliff. There's either a climbing rope in there or in the train yard, and I can't remember which, but I think I actually found one in here. I think it's upstairs. Well, it's either upstairs or it's downstairs. Let's check there first. Yeah, let's really comb this place, because I think there is one in here. Oh, I didn't check the firewood bin either. I probably should have done that.
I'll take it.
Yeah, why not? Okay. I think I dropped it someplace. It should be... we should find it relatively easily, but, yeah. I think we searched the place. I just think we, you know what? I'll take another whetstone. That's something else I should do. I got stuff I need to sharpen. Oh, hey. Rifle cartridge. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll also take that cloth. Yeah, see, I could have searched this place more carefully when I came down here before, and I guess it's sort of good I came back. Alright, yeah, let's look through upstairs extremely carefully, and, if there's a rope, we'll take that. Because I have a feeling that if there is a rope, we will end up using it. This room first. I can't believe this entire game has been me trying to get off of this map. Oh, I didn't check this.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Oh, I guess we'll take the tea. It'd be nice if there was like a granola bar, but we'll take the tea. Not over here. No, it's not over here. Well, I really hope I wasn't wrong about that. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, it's a little heavy, but we'll take it.
It's getting too heavy to carry.
All right, things are looking up. So, should we go back to the cliff? I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Absolutely sure there's nothing else in here. Well, I have a lot of matches, but whatever, I'll take them. I'm starting to get slightly paranoid about supplies again. Oh yeah, I know some people are fine with traveling in the dark. My husband's one of them, but I prefer to avoid it. I get lost too easily. Man, this tea is good. Oh, it's so good. It's very complex. There's a lot going on. I think maybe I came down from that way. But I still think I'm gonna go find the, cliff. Yeah, driving at night's cool. A lot depends on the music you got. You gotta have the right music for driving at night, but, what I love is when it's like at 4 in the morning and there's absolutely nobody else there. Oh, we could have gone in that direction too, I guess. Do you want to do that? No, no, I think I want to adhere to the original plan, so we'll do that. Now watch me not be able to find the cliff. That would be just like me. Oh, wait a sec. No, that thing's been lying there forever. I'm not going to bother trying to get over there. I was going to take a look at that deer, but... Oh, I probably should. Whatever. I'll be fine.
God, I've never been so hungry in my life.
Yes, you have. Yeah, 3, 4 in the morning is kind of a liminal time anyway. But, for sure there's something kind of extra like that about being on the road. Yeah, food would be good. Again, I'm not, like, freaking out about it, but food would be good. Keeping an eye out for rose hips too. I think I might be a little more proactive about using those than I have been. I haven't needed them to date because I have just been weighed down with painkillers, but a rapid succession of injuries cleared me out. So, yeah, again, like, bad luck and unwise decisions just pile up and pile up in ways you don't always anticipate. Oh wow, yeah, it's getting cold. Well, we're gonna keep going anyway. I remember that story. You had me take a look at it. Yeah, that was a really cool premise. And you know, like if that's a time of night you're familiar with, you're kind of like, yeah, you know what? It makes a certain amount of sense to meet God there. It seems reasonable. How are we gonna get down here? Oh wait, is that the I think that might be the train yard. Yeah, that was a cool story. And it's very cool that you sold it. That's always nice. Alright, do I want to try and... How... Oh, I think I can get down over there. I was like, am I gonna have to slide down this thing and risk another sprain? But I don't think I'm going to have to. I think I'll be alright. I used to write a lot of short stories with this kinds of like strange, surreal premises that you're sort of like, where did that come from? Like I wrote a story once about... Oh, this is the way it became. I wrote a story once about somebody who found their own skull on a beach and just started carrying it around. Like, what else? What are you going to do with it? You're just going to leave it there? No, you're going to take your own skull with you. But, I never explained it. I was just like, what if this happened? And where did I sell it? Oh yeah, I sold it to Shadows and Tall Trees. The same publishing company that published my short story collection. Good people. That's a bear. There is absolutely nothing with that. There was a while where I was having a really rough time emotionally, where I was most of my output was fan fiction, and that's fine. Like, the important thing was that I just keep writing, and
Feel my hands.
fan fiction is entirely valuable and legit in and of itself, you know. It not being something you can sell for money. I'm going this way. It not being something you can sell for money doesn't mean it's not valid. That's capitalist bullshit.
So,
Some of the best stuff I've ever written has been fan fiction. And honestly, it kind of chafes me a little bit that I can't sell it. Because I'm like, damn it, like only a very, very small number of people are ever going to read this, and I'm never going to make any money off of it. Because money's nice. Money's good to have. Writing and editing is currently my primary source of income, and it's not a lot. Nobody gets into that business to get rich, at least not if they know anything about the business. Hoping we'll find some cattails. I think I might have gotten all of them over here, but I don't remember. I suspect that if you want to make a lot of it, you kind of have to be a bad person. That seems to be the trend, unfortunately. And I've read some terrible shit that's been published, and I think that's true of all of us. I've read some terrible shit that's been critically acclaimed that's been published. And I've just been like, I don't understand how this happened. I read a book the other day that ended up on a lot of people's, like, a lot of people appeared to put it on, like, their best horror of whatever year it came out list. And I honestly thought that it was extremely meh. I didn't really understand why people loved it so much. Oh god, I know. Dan Mallory. Yeah, there's been a lot of writer/book Twitter drama recently. Yeah, Dan Brown. Like, the thing about Dan Brown is that I completely understand why he's so successful. Like, you can think that he's not very good, but I don't look at his books and his success and think, I don't understand why that happened. I completely do. Because it's an airport book. He writes airport books. / like beach and poolside books. You tear through them in a day or two, and they don't take a whole lot of your attention, and you don't have to think about them very much, and it's, you know, it's candy. It's potato chips. There's nothing wrong with that. But it would be nice if he wasn't making all the money. I actually don't hate him. Like, at least I don't hate him for being so successful. I don't hate the hustle. You know, I've been trying to make money long enough writing that when somebody can do it, I mean, unless they're a really, really, like, shitty person, like, E.L. James, I think that's who wrote 50 Shades of Grey. I'm like, if you can make money off your writing, then good for you, you know? Oh, and that's what I heard. Yeah, like he writes nothing but the same book over and over and over again. But I'll tell you, I have worried about that. I've worried that I do that. That I basically write the same book over and over again. I looked at the I have a novella. Well, actually, it's a novelette now, sitting with one short story market, and I have another novelette with another short story market. I'm waiting to hear back on both of them. And then I have this novel that I'm writing, and I looked at all three of them the other day, and I was like, I'm kind of stuck in this mindset that I'm trying to work my way through, aren't I? Because these are all kind of about the same thing. And they're all kind of transparently about the same thing. Well, thank you. You know, I think that if I am repetitive, at least what I am repeating is a reasonably interesting thing. You know, I don't know if it's something that is very marketable, but I don't think that what I write is boring. I know, yeah, I know 50 Shades was originally fanfic. It was originally really bad serial fanfic. And serial fiction is hard to write well. It tends to bloat, and if you don't plan things out carefully beforehand, oh, hi, Sadie, it's easy to let it kind of just sprawl all over the place, and storylines, plot lines kind of meander off into nothing, and characters pop up, and then you never hear them again. But that's something that she should have fixed in the novel editing phase. Like, if you want to take wrote something you wrote serially that has a lot of problems and edit it, good. That's good. That's what you should do. But it seemed like mostly she just took it and turned it into a novel and did no work on it. Did no tightening, did no thinning out of plot lines that didn't need to be there. Hang on, I gotta handle Sadie. She's this is so funny. I wish I had a webcam. She's climbing over the desk in a way that's Alright, well. Alright, Sadie, you're okay where you are, but the second you try to hop down, oh, you're thinking about it, aren't you? Yeah, no, Sadie, don't do it. Sadie, don't do it. Come here, Sadie. Come here. Okay. Alright. You sit on my lap. You sit on my lap. And settle in. Okay, sorry about that. But Sadie wants attention, so... Alright, Sadie. You can stay if you don't squirm. You can stay if you don't squirm, honey. Oh my god, she just headbutted my chin. She just headbutted my chin. She just boot me in the chin. Yeah, I kind of wish you had a cat in this game that was like immortal and nothing bad can happen to them, and they just ride around in your pack with you. And they're your company. Oh my god, I'm sorry I'm bumping around so much, guys. I'm trying to find a position that works where I'm not about to fall off the chair and she's not about to fall off my lap. Yep. Food!
I'll use this.
More food! Fraptious day. Let's walk around this branch, not into it. Is that a dead thing? It is. Let's go check it out. Actually, I should probably eat some of the food I found, shouldn't I? Alright, she settled. I'm a little further from the mic, so let me know if you need me to scooch it closer. Oh, she's a good cat. Yeah, she hasn't had very much attention from me today. And she's always been a cat who really likes attention, but I think as she's gotten older, she wants it more. She's about 14 years old now, so she's getting up there. Talk a little more about that. I'm kind of curious to know what you think about it. The problems with thrillers and the genre, I mean. Oh, don't run me over, please. Bye. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm moose shy. That's a little meat. We'll take it. No, stop. Go. Are you attacking me? Where are you? I don't even know where it is. Oh, I think maybe it killed something. Oh, yeah. Well. Now I'm gonna go, now I'm gonna go eat it. Hi, Flossie. Oh, we're cold and tired. Oh, Sadie, I said you could be here if you didn't squirm. They lay intertwined in death. Alright, let's get some meat. Let's get some meat and cook it. Yes, Sadie, I love you too. Alright, I think I can make a fire. I think I have enough materials. Yes, I do. Yeah, well, I mean, it's, I think, I totally agree. I think a lot of it is that, because they are such money makers, there's not a lot of incentive on the part of writers or, I don't know, sticks. On the part of writers or editors to deviate from the genre. or to deviate from the formula of the genre. And I understand that. And it's not that I necessarily blame them for doing that, but it is undoubtedly a problem. Yeah, go ahead and add that. And it's not dusk just yet. It's just getting darker because it clouded over. All right, let's cook some more of this meat because we're going to be eating a lot of it. Every month. Oh god. There was actually there was recently I think it was today actually. There was a pretty big it's a fairly big scandal, I think, over this author who first of all they used a ghostwriter, which is, you know, a lot of people do that, whatever. But it turned out the ghostwriter they used plagiarized. And I think it's she, is taking the heat for it. And it's like, well, you didn't do due diligence. So it's kind of on you, actually. But that is one of the ways in which you can turn out books really quickly. You just pay somebody to do it for you. Alright, we're gonna break down this branch. We're gonna get close to this fire. Where are you? Where are you? I can't. Oh, is that it? No, it sounds like it's coming from over here. Yeah, I think I recall something like that. Like I said. Let's see, can I go break that down? Or will it come for me? I think I'm gonna risk it. There's been a lot of book Twitter drama lately. I don't know what's... Yeah, because there's the Dan Mallory thing. There's the person with the ghostwriter plagiarizing thing. And then there's the transphobia thing. It's just one thing on top of another right now. I don't know what's going on. I think you're right. I think it happened out of my field of vision, so that's fine. As long as I don't have to worry about it. Alright, let's cook some more shit. No, it's not what I wanted to do. Come back. Oh, Sadie, we have got to cook your claws. Oh my god. Getting dark. Can we go get some more wood? I think we're gonna go do that. We're also gonna reload. I wish we would reload a touch faster. I've been spoiled by other shooters. Thought I heard a wolf. Alright, should we break down one of these bigger branches, or stick to sticks? That's on... No. Where? Fuck. Well. We have bandages. Oh, no. Okay, let's... I thought I got slashed over... No, I'm actually okay. I just need to fix my clothes. Alright. Well, I guess let's go back and get some wood. Let's continue getting wood. We do need it. But clearly this is a bit of a wolf-heavy area. Yeah, I know. I've been bleeding a lot lately. It hasn't been ideal. I gotta sharpen that hatchet. I'm about to lose that hatchet. Please tell me my fire is still going. Okay, it is. On the way, we'll grab some of these sticks. At least it's not freezing. Can we... How far away is that other stick I saw? Not far, not close enough to make it worth it. We'll just keep going. Jeez, Sadie. She is being aggressively affectionate. You feeling okay, Sadie? We've been watching her for potential stomach problems. She's had problems with that in the past. We've been kind of wondering if we were going to have them again, but she seems okay. Yes, Sadie, I love you. You're my best friend. She's a tortoise shell. She's beautiful. Like, the only times I really wish I had a webcam are when I want to show off my cat. Otherwise, I'm not in a hurry to get one. Okay, let's see. Let's just go ahead and throw a bunch of wood on, because we have a lot of cooking to do. Oh, my pot's over there. I am not good at keeping track of my pots. I think I've said this before, I have kind of an OCD-related eye tick that gets worse when I'm hyper-focusing or stressed, and it makes me a little bit self-conscious.
Find a place to rest.
I know I probably don't need to be, but I am. Let's pick that up, because we don't want to forget it. And we're going to need to melt more. It's just constantly trying to get more water. I don't recall having to struggle with that quite as much before as I am now. Alright, let's make a shelter. If it will let us. Why are you so picky about where I put my shelter? Oh, wait. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's true. Let's see, do I wanna... Did I get... Oh my lord. That's a lot of meat, isn't it? How long will it take me to, Let's go ahead and get a bunch of it and cook it. Or try to. Let's cook as much of it as we can. Oh, I think the fire went out. Yeah, wind kicked up. Alright, we just gotta get in the shelter and hope that it gets better, I guess. Alright, we have enough of a warmth bonus that we're not gonna freeze, at least not right now. So there's that. Oh, no, wait. I have tea I can drink and that will help get the condition up, so that's something. Gave us a little bit of a calorie bonus, so that's good too. And hopefully the weather will have improved. That was weird. Did the sound just get wonky for you too? It was like stuttering a minute ago. That was kind of strange. That's never happened before. Oh, must make water. Absolutely must. That would be interesting, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what was up with that. That was weird. I have no explanation for that. Jesus Christ, Sadie, you have some claws on you. We have got to trim those. She's doing that thing where she like, when cats are happy, you know, they like flex their paws. And that, I'm glad she's happy, but she is giving me the claw, something fierce. Ow, Sadie. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh, dear again. Okay. I keep forgetting to sharpen this hatchet. I absolutely must do that. I cannot lose another hatchet. Oh, and it's foggy. Yeah, I don't really think we should go anywhere just yet. Alright, let's go break down this stick and... No, we're gonna break this down too. We're close to it. I don't want to go too much further away from the shelter than this because I don't want to get lost again, especially given that it's foggy. And this will bear one more branch. And, fuck, we'll go ahead and get that one too, why not? Sadie, are you sitting on my phone? I think you might be sitting on my phone. Yeah, you are, aren't you? Sadie don't care. Alright, I think it was in this direction. Oh, there's another deer. Well, we're just surrounded by deer, aren't we? I mean, that's something. I don't think we actually need that meat. I think there's enough over here, but I guess that's good. Sadie, this is only going to be comfortable for me for a little longer, and then you're going to have to move. I'm sorry. She's looking up at me like, you wouldn't. You wouldn't dare. How much are we carrying? It's a lot. Yeah, I think we're just gonna hang here for a bit. I don't want to travel in the fog, and we're still pretty tired. And I'd rather travel when our energy's up fully. And also we have got to cook this food. Oh, Sadie, you were also making drinking my tea difficult. Cat.
That didn't work.
Grump. Grump, grump, grump. Come on, come on,
Come on,
come on.
Come on.
Oh,
That didn't work.
fuck, I thought we had it. I thought we did. Disagree. Disagree. Okay, there we go. Alright, now let's load on the wood, because boy do we have cooking to do. Okay. Oh god. Okay, well no, cooking it should get the condition up, so that's okay. Okay, good. Eat that too. Very good. Alright, let's cook some more of it. And this might just be our food for a while. Just because I'm a bit paranoid. Let's throw another log on the fire, and that's basically all our
That guy who
logs.
drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right about now.
No. Why? Alright, while we're waiting for that to finish, let's go get a little more wood. Just gotta remember I can't break down one of the big limbs because that's gonna take too much time. I mean, we might be okay, but yeah, I'm just a bit paranoid. Hey, wolf. Oh, there's two of you. Aren't there? Two friends. Are there more? The bear also hangs around this area. which I don't need. And have I been to that blind? I actually can't remember if I have or not. Yeah, why can't I make friends with a wolf? Why can't I have a wolf friend? Ah, fuck the hatchet. Keep forgetting to... Oh, we have no water. Alright, alright, alright. We gotta go back and, oh, we gotta melt some snow. It never ends. Never ends. Back to the fire. I should scout around behind those rocks, too. There might be more wood a bit closer. Sadie. Yes, Sadie, we are friends. Isn't it great how we can be friends with animals? Like, every now and then I think that. Just how great it is that we can be friends with animals. Like, actual friends. It makes me happy. It's also strange. Like, you wouldn't think that animals of different species could be friends, but they completely can. Yeah, I'm doing WisCon, for sure. Let's do some water now. I'm doing WisCon, and I'm probably doing ReaderCon. I didn't do it last year, but I'm probably doing it this year. And that is probably going to be it for me until Capclave in the fall, and I'm mostly doing Capclave because it's local. Wait, how much, alright, we're fine. Just wanted to check. Let's see, how long will it take us to cook this venison? Take that. Okay. Yeah, I actually, CanCon, I have some friends who run CanCon, and they've invited me to go. And I would like to, but, you know, the key element is just money. You know, it's just money. And right now, that's a little tricky for me. Okay, yeah, we are pretty good as far as food goes now. How much water do we have? Could make a bit more. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh my god, fucking thank you. Jesus. Why can't I remember to do anything? Okay. Absolutely. Oh my god. Thank you. Jeez. But yeah, there's good cons in Canada. I just, how's our fire? Alright, we're fine. Just haven't gotten a chance to do it yet. I will. CanCon is the one that immediately comes to mind, but there are others. Yeah, well, the chat is great to blame things on, and the chat is good when it comes to shit like that, so... Yeah, we're just gonna sharpen the shit out of this so I don't forget again. Probably gonna have to go back for more wood, though. One more time, and then we'll go check out behind the rocks and see... Before it gets darker, especially. See what the wood situation is back there. They're fun. I mean, it really, obviously it does depend on the con that you go to. But, I really like cons. I mean, among other things, those are the, really some of the only times I get to see some of my closest friends. Just because we're all so spread out. but it's just like cons are such a they're a unique space, and the dynamics of them, you don't get those dynamics anywhere else, and it's just a lot of fun. It's kind of it's a little bit liminal, kind of exists outside of normal time, and the rules are slightly different. Hey, it's fine, I'm distractible. I'm highly distractible. Oh no, the fire's going out. Okay, well we can drink it. Okay. Alright, we're okay. And if I can just find my shelter... There's my campfire. There's the wolf carcass. I cannot see anything. There's the shelter. Alright, let's get in it.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Big media cons are something that I have not done and am not eager to do. Like, I get why a lot of people like them, but I'm not one of those people. Or at least I don't... They're doing it again. It's so strange. There's just too much going on. I think that the crowds are too big. I like small cons where where the space is manageable and there aren't tons of lines and you can just hang out with people. That said, if the panel that I and some friends proposed gets accepted to AwesomeCon, I will probably do AwesomeCon. But AwesomeCon is local, so I don't have to fuck around with hotels. And I would just be doing the panel. I probably wouldn't... No, I don't want to exit. I probably wouldn't be doing anything else. Bye, Flossie! Hope I see you later. Alright, let's sleep a bit more. Oh no, let's eat and then let's sleep. And eat a little more. Okay, these are all about the same. Yeah, no way are we going out like that, and it's... Oh, thank God it's warm enough in here. Alright, how we doing? Still pretty cold, but I think we're okay. Alright, we might move on. Our condition's good. Our levels of everything are good. I think we're gonna dismantle the shelter and move on. Or wait, actually. Can we crawl into the shelter and sharpen an axe in here? Because if we can do that, I think we can. Yes, awesome. Oh, here's my phone. Yes, Sadie was sitting on it. Sadie. Sadie, you just don't care. I want to try and get it up over 50%. Also, it sounds like the wind's eased up, which is good. Hey, sharpening skill. That's nice. Yeah, we'll do it one more time. Alright, I think we can go now. I wish you got more stuff back from dismantling it, but I guess it's better than nothing. Alright. Oh yeah, we were gonna head out across the lake and check out the blind, which I can't remember if I've been to or not. Oh, Sadie. How I got Sadie is such a hoot. I know none of you asked, but I'm gonna tell a story anyway. So I think I've told it before, so apologize if you've heard it. But I was living in South Philadelphia, and my housemate, I was with two people, and they had a bunch of cats already, and we loved them. And my housemate smoked, so she was sitting out on the stoop, which is what we call it in Philly, and smoking. And she got up to come back inside, and this little cat just walked between her ankles and into the house. Just like, hello, I live here now. Thank you. And what were we gonna do? Kick her out? We were thinking about taking her to a shelter, but oh fuck, it's getting foggy. But she was so affectionate and so sweet, and she was very pregnant, and we decided we just couldn't bear to do it. I really wanted to have her, so I kept her. Did terminate her pregnancy, which, I mean, we just couldn't handle the kittens, and it makes me a little sad because I would have loved to see little baby Sadies, but we didn't get that. And I mean, I think it was good to not put her body through the stress, but it still made me a bit sad. Where the hell's the blind? Yeah, Sadie, we didn't decide Sadie was going to live with us. Sadie decided she was going to live with us. And that was almost 14 years ago. She doesn't know how she lucked out, man. She was so skinny and dirty. But she was very friendly and unafraid of people, so clearly wherever she was before, or whatever was happening with her, she hadn't been mistreated, which is nice. I don't know if she was a stray, or if she was living with somebody and ran away, but... But yeah, seems like whatever interactions... Hey, good cattail. Seems like whatever interactions she had with people before, they were all positive. I'm glad to have some cattails. They're just very, very efficient ways to carry calories around. And provided you can find a river or a lake easily replenished. So, let's check out this blind. Yeah, we got very lucky in that we found, not only did we find an apartment that's remarkably cheap for the area, although there are a lot of downsides and our landlords are very strange. And they don't let us get mail here. But they also did let us have 2 cats without charging us an arm and a leg for them. Is there nothing in here? Yeah, there's nothing. Well, for form's sake, let's carry on around the lake and see if we can find some other cattails, although I'm a little paranoid about the wolves. Yeah, it depends. I've lived in some places that were okay with it. Like, unfortunately, in my experience, a lot of the places that are okay with it are the rentals that are, like, not shady, but, like, I mean the places that aren't, like, apartment communities that explicitly say we are pet friendly. But, one of the reasons why our landlord in South Philly let us have a ton of cats is because he was basically an absentee landlord, and he was terrible. He, like, lived in Jersey or something, and he never did repairs, and the basement was a nightmare, and there was no washer and dryer. And, it was just, like, that was a good couple of years. There's a lot about that time in my life that I really liked, that I was happy about, but, the specific conditions in which we were living was not one of them. Anything there? Nope. I mean, it's basically, like, I'm not quite one of those people who thinks that nobody should be allowed to rent out property, but, fuck you. Oh, I should probably clean the rifle. Alright, well, I'm not gonna do it now, but, actually, can I? Also, how much food am how heavy is what I'm carrying? Let's check my, inventory. 2 pans, 2 pans. I don't think I want to pick up more meat just yet. I don't think I want to do that. But how long would it take me to clean this rifle? How long would that take? 12 minutes. We'll do it. Alright. Moving on. I mean, our landlords here, I don't know, in some respects it's great. We're paying outrageously low rent for the DC area. It's just like ridiculous how low our rent is. And one of the reasons why we lucked into that is because we managed to find one of those situations where it's like a weird little old lady and she will not necessarily charge you market value. Hi. But another... Fuck off. It's weird. We live on the middle of a huge overgrown property, which is nice because it's quiet. That's not what I wanted to do. It's nice because it's quiet, but it also, the poison ivy is ridiculous. The mosquitoes are there's a plague of mosquitoes every summer. There's ticks everywhere. There's bamboo that basically grows wherever the hell it wants, and bamboo is the devil's weed. It is the devil's very weed, and people, it's a little tough to get delivery here, and when friends come here, they're like, "This looks like a murder house." I'm like, "Yeah, it does. It does." We also, our landlords are basically hoarders. Like, there are other properties, there are other houses on this property, like small guest houses, and I've kind of poked around and I've looked into them, and they're full of, like, paint cans and shit. And as far as we know, there's nobody living upstairs, but we do hear noises up there now and then, and we think they're just using it for storage, but there might be ghosts, or there might be somebody locked up there. We don't know. We don't ask questions. We just pay our rent, and we live in a ridiculously cheap place that where all utilities are covered, and count ourselves lucky. Oh, I'm sorry you're allergic. That sucks. That's always frustrating. I know a fair number of people who love them but are allergic. Oh, what the fuck? What's your favorite flower? Tell me your favorite flower. I've completely lost track of which way we were going. I think that way. Oh yeah, let's go try and find those. Let's cross the lake and go find those light posts again. Oh, lilies are nice. I'm really sorry about that. Also, what is your favorite perfume? While we're sharing favorites. Oh, sorry, Sadie. I didn't mean to bop you. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm sorry about that. That is just all kinds of shitty. Well, I can't eat avocados. Which I know isn't as constraining life-wise, but I love avocados a lot. I'm not allergic, it's worse than that. It's like I get absolutely horrific stomach cramps for 6 hours and I want to die. And this happened spontaneously, by the way. I just woke up one day and I couldn't eat them anymore. I don't know why it happened, but apparently that's the kind of thing that can just happen spontaneously. Oh, okay, so it's like an overall... There's a single source that has a lot of symptoms. Sorry about that. chronic illnesses are bullshit. Bodies are terrible. I don't know who had that idea, but to have bodies is ill-advised. It's like that, I think it was originally Twitter joke where God's like, I've made people, and the angel's like, you ruined a perfectly good monkey. Look, it's got anxiety. Oh, or is that wolf I shot? I think that's the wolf I shot. Yeah, I'm also a bit lactose intolerant. Which again sucks, because I love milk. And like, I assume, like, hypoallergenic sunblock and shit doesn't work for you in anything, or anything. I mean, obviously it doesn't. You would use it if it did. Where are you? Oh, I didn't even see him. God damn it, how many wolves have attacked us? It's getting ridiculous. Alright, well, we can at least bandage it. And there may be painkillers in the rail yard. I can't remember if I left any there or not. But at any rate, we can sleep, because there is a bed. Oh my lord. I am sorry about that. Yeah, that must have been really rough. And like having a baby isn't already a kind of like a what the fuck experience. Not that I would know personally, but I have been told.
That's a bit.
I'm glad it's the kind of thing he can outgrow. I think I've heard of that, how like some babies are born that way and then they do gradually outgrow it. Oh, Sadie, are you getting down? Do you need my assistance or can you get down on your own? There you go. She has a little bit of trouble jumping down sometimes. I don't know if it is just her age or what. You're not the first person I've heard say that. Like, you know, don't like kids, mine are good, all others bad. I think that if I had a child, I would be the same way. Like, it's not that I don't like kids, I guess, I just don't really know what to do with them. Like, I don't know how to talk to them. Do you talk to them like they're little people? I guess you do. What do you say to a kid? I'm sorry, guys, I need to... Actually, I'm gonna mute the mic and blow my nose, so I don't subject you to it, but... Alright, yeah, nobody needs to hear that. Okay. Let's drink some water and find a bed. And then, after we... Oh, so we can eat some food. And then we'll hunt around for some painkillers. Okay, in future, I'm never dropping painkillers. I'm carrying all the painkillers I find forever. Oh, and by the way, I agree with you about having a child being a deterrent to... being a child being a deterrent to having a child. I don't need to put myself through another me. That's just unnecessary. Alright, that's good. Oh, wait, I think maybe... Yeah, I also need to use some antibiotics, so... I'm glad I checked. Okay, we should be alright. Okay. Oh, and our rib is almost healed. Okay, let's just sleep a little longer. Oh, we can't. Well, let's drink some water. Do I want to wander around inside here and see if I can find some painkillers? I don't know. Well, let's also have a snack. Yeah, that's, well, I mean, like, being alive does that to you. Literally being alive will fuck you up. There's just kind of no way to avoid that, so, alright, let's light a lantern and, have a hunt around. Even if it was daytime, we'd need to light a lantern to really look. It's so dim in here. Alright, I realize this may not be the most interesting thing we've ever done, but, I do want to kind of be thorough. And if I've, oh, we never searched the freezer. Like, I want to take all of the food we can find, because I'm low enough that I'm nervous. Is there anything in there? I can't quite see. There is not. Are you kidding me? Oh, fine, I'll go around. I'm sure you're doing fine. This is not the easiest time in the world to have a kid, but I'm sure you are doing fine. Can we get... I don't think we can get to that thing. I don't think we can actually get in that car. I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay, yeah, y'all, I think I'm gonna start streaming Dishonored tomorrow. I'm all kind of excited now. Except, like, I'm worried that I'll start streaming it and it won't work. Like, I was excited about BioShock Infinite and then it didn't end up working. And it made me sad. But I'll try anyway. I don't know, I really wanna, I wanna play Dishonored. I play it anyway. I mean, look in here. And also, there are a couple of you that I want to try and suck, we'll take them because I think we'll take the leather. There are a couple of you I want to suck into it, or see if I can suck you into it. And like I said, it's a game where I really have a lot of say over how, ooh, coal! Right, this is where the, forge is. I have a lot of say over
This stuff will come in handy.
how I engage with it, so it's more relaxing for me. Dishonored is significantly less, but well, it depends on how you play it. Like, if you want it to be fast and furious combat, it can be. If you would like to hang back and kind of snipe people or have rats eat them alive, it can be that too. It's the how you play the game is really flexible and fluid, and it's really up to you. And I like that. I like that you have a lot of control over how you're engaging with the environment, how you engage with opponents. If you want to play the game in a really slow, chill way, you can. It's also gorgeous, and the story's great, and the world building's amazing. Alright, let's check out what we actually left over here, because I can't remember. Oh, that's right, we had 2 flashlights at one point. Wow. Alright, I see another whetstone, which we will take. Lantern fuel. Man, I kind of want to take that antiseptic, because now I'm like, take all the medical supplies. Never leave any behind. Alright, yeah, we'll do that. Also, we're using our lantern in here anyway. Yeah, exactly. BioShock, you will do what BioShock wants, and if it's what you want to do, that's great. But if it's not what you want to do, you probably should play another game. And again, I like that game a lot. I really do. There's a lot about the gameplay that I enjoy, but it was stressing me out just a touch. Whereas Dishonored is like, Dishonored's like a bubble bath that I can slip into. Alright, what time is it? Alright, I can play for a bit longer. I meant to leave early, but I meant to leave early because I needed to, I meant to, get the fish in the marinade, and I did that, so. And I got a bunch of work done early today, because I'm responsible. Ah, didn't search this. Did we look in all of these? Yes, we looked in all this. Alright, I gotta tell you, I'm tempted to just go back in and sharpen the fuck out of everything. And it's night, it is night for in earnest now, so I don't think we're gonna go anywhere. Let's see, let me put this out. Will it let me sharpen in the dark? It probably won't, but let's check it out anyway. It will, okay. That's good to know. Alright, let's go back to the bed then, so I don't have to hunt around for it. And just sharpen everything. Oh, and also, check out clothes. We might want to repair some clothes. I'm walking so slowly. I'm walking so slowly, it's so terrible. But I do think, like, I hope the people who tune in for the chill stream will, at least see how Bioshock goes. I mean, not how Dishonored goes, because I think Dishonored will be pretty chill. But I will play some Long Dark after I do some Dishonored, just to kind of wind things down. It's so much fun. Rat Dad. Angsty Rat Dad. Oh, and the weirdly aggressive, like the guards who all hate each other. Like they're the conversations they have with each other, which you can overhear, they hate each other. They insult each other. They don't want to share food. They're awful. Hey, some shoes. We might take the leather from those too. And some scrap metal, which I don't think we need. Okay, let's just sharpen everything. Including the knives, we'll sharpen those too. Use some of these whetstones since we have many of them. Yeah, go ahead and use up the whetstone. Again, we have multiple ones, so it's there to be used. Also, we're increasing our sharpening skill. That's nice. Yeah, it's to be honest, I spend a lot of my time in that game not so much fighting as just kind of like flying around. Especially Dishonored 2, and assuming Dishonored goes well, I'll also do Dishonored 2 and the DLCs. They make the world really worth exploring. Like, it's not really an open world game, but there's all kinds of little nooks and crannies you can find your way into. Also, the Outsider's just a riot. He's such a jerk. I love him. Okay, and now these. And then I won't get paranoid about them breaking. Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. And I think that there can be a nice, nice happy medium to strike between a game that is completely like an open world sandbox and a game that does have a specific course that it would like you to follow. Let's go ahead and get these to 100. No, it made sense. I totally knew what you meant. I like the knife noise, like the shing noise. I can't do it with my mouth, but you know what I mean. Okay, this is good. This is good. I'm happy about all of this. I would like a little more food, but I'd like more food and I'd like soda because I really like being able to get fluid and calories at the same time. Let's eat some food. Let's eat some venison. And some fiddleheads. And one more. And yeah, let's check clothes too. Let's check the clothes situation. That is 91%. Oh, that needs to be repaired, but it won't let me do that in the dark. I think before... Ooh, that needs to be fixed too. Neither of them are in real good shape. Okay, before we move on from here, I think we will try to fix everything, so... Let me find the bed. And we'll sleep. It won't let us sleep through the night, but that's okay. Alright, drink some water. My foot's going to sleep. Drink some water and... Wait, will it let us sleep? I can't remember. No. Ooh, we don't want to travel in that anyway, that wind. That sounds inhospitable. So we'll just chill here. Yeah, sleep. I should have only passed time for an hour, but whatever. Again, we're gonna stay here through the day and the night, so it's okay. Drink some water. Alright, now we fix everything. We'll harvest this because the other one is in slightly better condition. Man, I've been streaming for a long time today. Which is absolutely 100% fine with me. Probably will not stream this long tomorrow. I should be a more responsible person, but... Okay, yeah, we'll fix these. And 93%, that's acceptable. Yeah, definitely fix our gloves. Do not want to lose those. And yeah, we're not carrying all these out of here, no way. Gonna get that leather. No, don't repair. Oh my god, I'm glad I wasn't locked into doing that. Oh, so also you can hit cancel. That's fine. Alright, and repair. I treasure these mucklucks too. I'll be heartbroken if anything happens to them. 100%. Excellent. Wait, where's... There we go. Why did it take off my toque? Oh well. Let's fix that. No, we're still without a bedroll. So far that hasn't been, because I've been able to make snow shelters, that hasn't been a crushing problem, but it's a matter of some concern. I would feel better if we could find one. I was hoping we'd find one in here, but we didn't. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and eat some of these. And... oh, should I... I'm gonna get hungry. Should I stay? I don't want to... when I'm half tired like this, I don't really want to move. We're gonna do it. We're gonna go ahead and stay through the rest of the night. Sleep roll, bed roll, whatever. It's the same thing. Alright. It's still relatively early in the night, so we'll pass some time. Solitaire in the dark. Very thirsty. We should probably melt some snow before we go too. Let's see what time it is when we're done with this. Alright, well, let's eat some of these, and then I think we'll go to the fire barrel and actually... yeah, by the time we're done melting the amount of snow I want to melt, it'll probably be, dawn. So, no, not the rifle. So that's fine. Eat a little more. Why not? We've got the food. Okay. Lantern. No, not do that. Ah, man, I'm all over the place. Okay. Oh, we're walking a little faster. That's nice. Oh, I think it's because we broke down those shoes. That was probably very helpful. All right. Oh no, my foot was asleep and it's waking up and it's tingly. Ah. Tingly foot.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
This place makes creepy noises. Alright. Kinda want to break some stuff down. Not the cardboard box, I need some wood. Yeah, I don't want to use all my planks because my sticks because I might end up needing those. In fact, I will almost certainly end up needing those for, snow shelter purposes. Alright, back to the fire barrel.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Come on, we were on a streak there where you weren't whining at me. Cut it out. Alright. Let's... Did I leave my cooking pot behind? I fucking did, didn't I? Oh my god, I'm doing it all the time. Oh, whatever. I'm sure we'll find another one soon. I wonder at what point we left it behind. Here's the problem. The problem is that it absolutely blends into the stone that I put it on, and also it blends into basically any surface. So it's very easy to leave it behind.
Carry this load for much longer.
We got some coal. Let's add some coal. Why are you making me click on the can? Why are you making me do that? And do it one more time. A little windier than I would ideally like, but... Okay, we're warm. Let's eat a little bit more food, and then let's get out of here. Although I'm not really sure where we'll go. Oh, we also need to, should not have left the lantern burning. I forgot that that would happen. Okay, let's fill up this lantern and get out of here. There is a story mode that I'm not playing. Ooh, that was the last of our lantern fuel. Okay, well, we need to be a little more conservative with it now. There is a story mode, and it's pretty good, but this is obviously just survival mode. Story mode has elements of survival mode in it, but it's more on a rail because there's a story. But I like survival mode just because the entire game is open to you. You can go anywhere. You can do just about anything. Just because I want to make sure that I didn't leave anything in here. And I didn't. We can't sprint, but we're not that slow. Now, we came through here originally, but I think I want to just try and get back the way we came. I'm going to try and find the railroad again. So there's anything else? We did check in there. I remember that pretty distinctly. Just because... Did I leave anything in here? I will take that wood. Yeah, fuck you, wolves. We sure have had a lot of wolf encounters this playthrough, haven't we? It's a nice morning, at least. We're actually warming up. Probably part of that is just because our clothes are in really good condition. If only we had some underwear. Well, I can't actually remember what happened. Oh, I remember. I meant to repair and I hit harvest instead, so that a wolf didn't eat our underwear. That was just me being a dumbass. That has happened more than I would like to, you know, ideally admit. Me literally just hitting the wrong thing and doing a big mistake. It happens. Oh my god, I didn't even hear you! What the fuck? You see what I say about, you see what I say about, encounters with wolves? Oh, that was just bullshit. Did we look through this? Yes, there's nothing here. Well, we found the tracks, so there's that. So, I don't remember what direction we want to follow them in, but, I think that way. One of these ways will lead us out. Now, where we go after that, I really don't remember, but, we're back where I wanted to be. So that's something. Alright, what time is it now? It's 5:14. I think I'm gonna call it here, guys, and, we'll pick back up with the tracks tomorrow after I play a little Dishonored. I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to start. I'm probably going to start a little bit more like I did today, a little more like 2:30. Again, a lot will depend on how good I am in the morning with work, but I'm going to try and finish up a big project tomorrow that will lead to me getting paid, which will be good. So, yeah, I'll try and do that, and I'll try and be back tomorrow doing more of this in Dishonored. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, as always, guys. It's so fun. Thanks to new people. Always love to see new faces. Hope you're having a good whatever time it is where you are, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.